Okay, so state of the greenhouse this morning. This worm drum where we gather worm tea every morning, I did not want to put in manure on top because I want it to be composted by the time it gets back. However, my mulch is not going to be eaten by the worms too quickly, so we'll probably take some of this out quickly and put that on top, old sheep manure and worm compost and things like that. Put that on top to see if we cannot get more contact with the leaves, whether the worms will not take to them faster. Okay, so we'll do that quickly, see how we go. The idea behind the worm farm is that we use the compost in the mix, but also that we get then worms and worm castings. Now this is a very old drum that was lying in the scrapyard or the repurposing yard, so it is very inactive, etc, etc. So we want to revitalize it a bit, see if we cannot get something like that done. The next step, if that doesn't work, is we'll probably add a bit more manure and then just recycle the water a couple of days before we use it in the garden to make sure that all the ammonia and etc etc is gone. I think that's what we'll probably have to do. That I'm not sure if this plan is going to work. Okay, Manuel, I think that's fine. Do you still see any worms there? This compost is very much done. Did you see any worms here in what you took out? Scratch for us a bit. Yeah, see, if there's no worms, then this isn't going to work. Let's add some worms, plenty. Yeah, let's add 1,000 worms quickly. So while Emmanuel's going to fetch the worms, quickly show you what's happening here. Somebody said I should remove these and I never did. I don't know if it's too late, but they still feel green. I wonder if I should not just quickly remove. I think I'll do that, remove all of these leaves. The theory is then that it doesn't need to pump up the water to feed the leaves. It will put that effort into rooting, which would be ideal. Okay, these are all the palms. We're still thinking of where we should plant them. There's still some marula back there. There's many zucchinas here. We're planting as fast as we could. I'm going to try and plant some of that apis during today, monkey thorn. We planted tomatoes and chilies, I think probably in these ones here in the back. See how fast we can get them to heal. This is loads of lucina seeds, extra lucina seeds. I've been gathering them in town. I see I've got 2 bottles now. I should stop gathering them probably. That is something else. That is not lucina. Those ones are lucina and those ones are not. And then these are the monkey thorn things from yesterday. I think we should plant them this morning. Okay, then I also want to quickly take you along to the factory shop of the pharmaceutical company that we have in town. So the company is called Fabu Farm in Orangewater. They supply a lot of medicine all over Namibia and actually started supplying medicine into Botswana and South Africa now as well. People that grew up here, studied from here, moved back here. Just need to lower the camera for the police coming from the front. And so that's quite, I think, a success story for our town, these people. But let me show you quickly. So that's the Fabu Farm Factory over there. I think that land also then now belongs to them. And so they've expanded recently there, and they've expanded recently here. This is the Fabu Farm Factory shop in Ochivarongo, and they are saying that they are building new factory facilities in the back to to manufacture things like soap, etc. And so I've asked permission to quickly give you a look inside and show you what they've got available that we can use. So this is just for interest sake. Some medicine that they have, there's some castor oil, there's other I can't see what that is now, some foam bath foams and soaps and creams and things like that. And then they do also vitamins, etc. But I think those ones you can mostly buy from the pharmacies. Okay, then I asked them if they have IBCs, those square white tanks. They said they will not be selling them in the near future because they will be using everything that they get in. They will be using in their manufacturing process. So this is what they currently have in stock. These steel drums are probably the cheapest. Let me see if I can't get better light here. Steel drums are probably the cheapest ones. There was a colored spirits coming in here, like medicine grade colored spirits, colored meth. So it's not what you think, but it's a flammable liquid. Okay, so that one is $200 Namibian. These ones with the removable lids is one of those that I'm going to buy today to manufacture a worm drum and show you the process. These ones are also $200. That goes mostly petroleum jelly in there, so we'll wash that out, give what's left to the guys. They like taking that home and mixing it with medicine and things like that. Then they have these plastic drums, also 200 liters. They are $400 Namibian, and these ones are about $200 Namibian, much smaller than these. They are, how many liters is that? And they said this is the cleanest because whatever comes in them comes in a bag. 25 kgs, I can't see how many liters it is, but that looks like about 40 liters, I guess. Yeah. Okay, so let's quickly buy one and then load it in the car, and then we'll do a worm drum quickly for Mr. Alvin Dude. Asked me to build a worm drum. My plans have changed a little bit, but we'll name the whole drum system. I decided to name these kind of worm drums Mr. Alvin Dude's worm drums. Okay, so now that the guys have taken out all of the Vaseline for themselves, we install 2 hinges there quickly, and then we install this hatch over here quickly. Okay, so today I also got into the big state nursery, and quickly want to show you the inside. So in here there's a field of those chips that we're also trying to grow as a ground cover. The ducks love them as duck food. Then okay, so today I'm not going to buy anything, but I really wanted to show you. I'm not going to buy anything because the lady gave me her extra time. She's knocking off as we speak, just waiting for her taxi. This is a fever tree. Say again? Acacia? Something. I'll put the name below. So these are fever trees. Yeah, I'll Google it, yeah. I'll put it in the video, no problem. This is a cork bush. No, what's this? It's having a name. I'm sure. Okay. These are mangoes, anona, mango, lemons, anona there in the back. There you go, with grapes over here. Fantastic. This is one that I've been searching for such a long time. Berkemia this color. Found them. I think I should come and collect most of them. Then guava, but they are still very young. Namibian dates. I think I should come do something here. Neem trees. These ones are very valuable. So this is a happy day for me. I saw lots of things that I like, really like a lot. These looks like pomegranates. Granate, yeah. Granate in Afrikaans, pomegranate in English.
And that one?
Which one?
Natal mahogany.
Natal mahogany. There's a whole field of Natal mahoganies here as well. And mangoes. There's this is frangipani. Frangipani in here. There is mulberries. What is this? Bougainvilleas. The taxi is coming. Okay, let me just run quickly out to that side. I just quickly want to show them the seeds and then I am out of your life. Yeah. Okay, so I asked her about the cuttings from outside to get. Yeah?
They were supposed to come tomorrow. Around
what time tomorrow are you here?
Around 8 o'clock.
8 o'clock. Okay, we'll see. Okay, so then I asked her about the cuttings for the K apples. She said they are very difficult to propagate by cuttings, but very easy to propagate by seed. And so she said I can come around here tomorrow and collect all of these seeds, all of these fruit. So, my name. K apple.
That one is
Toviales.
Yes, I mean they can change it to K apple, but it is Doviales.
Toviales, the botanical name.
Yeah, botanical name.
Okay, thank you very much, ma'am. I just quickly want to show them this ones as well. These are true Amarulas or Marulas. Over here, also all field full. And so that is it. I am being kicked out, but I'm very happy. See you now. It was very successful. Just before I went there, I quickly went to the old age home to pick up some old food for the pigs. My lift normally for the pig food drives on Thursdays, but they said, listen, you need to please come and collect today, we've got too much. So I went and I collected about 50% of what they have, and that is about 4 20-litre buckets. And so tomorrow again we pick up on Thursdays and Mondays from the old age home, and always say yes to free pig food. But what I wanted to tell you about those K apples is apparently you've got a sour type and you've got a sweet type. So I picked up one of those from the ground and they were very sweet. It's actually a really nice fruit. It's very similar to a small what are those things called in English? It's almost like a small peach. I'll Google quickly what the name is, I'll put that below. It tastes very nice. So I'm very excited about those seeds. There was about 5 seeds in the one that I ate. So if we can get 4 plants even from that, turn the camera around so I can show you. 4 plants around from each one, that would be very wonderful. I see there's a police in front there. I need to put on my seatbelt. Let me stop the video. So I'm quite happy about the progress we made today in this little community project of ours. And I say community project because the best thing about this channel to me is the fact that you guys are involved. I made a whole list of people's requests and I'm trying to get those things done as soon as I can, make it happen so you can see it on screen, especially the people that send coffees for specific things. I really want to get those things done. It just takes a little bit of time, some of them. But I will tag you again once I get it done. Your names are not forgotten. And I made a list of people just with good ideas, things that I really want to do. And you know, so even if you haven't sent a coffee, I don't feel any pressure to do that. Be part of the community, leave comments. I've learned so much from the comments. So that leaves me to my second point. I planted those monkey thorns without soaking them in water overnight, and I knew better. I did it because I thought they would be scarred enough lying in the parking lot there, but I knew better. My mom always used to soak them in hot water and she scarred them on sandpaper before she planted them. But still, the comments helped me realize my mistake, and so I'll be able to fix that tomorrow. The third thing is I will have to show you the worm drum, the ending of the worm drum tonight. I failed to bring it from town to the farm. I'll show you the end of the worm drum tomorrow, with the worms and where we'll place it and so on. Mr. Alvin Dude's worm system, as it will be known henceforth. I think that's going to be the end of the story. Listen, remember to click on those next videos. That really helps me. And have a wonderful day. I'll see you tomorrow.